African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 13th of May, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. The North Group of Forces has improved the tactical situation and delivered strikes at manpower and hardware of the 125th Territorial Defense Brigade close to Volchansk, Neskutchnoye, Lipsy, and Veseloy, Kharkov region. In addition, 5 counterattacks of armed forces of Ukraine assault groups were repelled close to Globokoye and Tykoy, Kharkov region. The enemy's losses amounted to up to 250 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 17 motor vehicles. In counter-battery warfare, the Russian troops hit one 152mm Msta-B howitzer, one 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, one 122mm D-30 howitzer, Buk M1 and Strela 10 anti-aircraft systems, as well as 4 MLRS launchers, to include Uragan, Czech-made Vampire, and Croatian-made Sa-12. The West Group of Forces has taken more advantageous lines and inflicted fire damage on the 63rd Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 117th Territorial Defense Brigade near Kharkov and Torskoy, Donetsk People's Republic. 13 counterattacks of the 4th Tank, 3rd, 21st, 63rd, 116th Mechanized, 77th Airmobile Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and 4th National Guard Brigade were repelled by the Russian Armed Forces near Kislavka, Kharkov region, Nevskoy, Novoigorovka, Makievka, and Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 80 Ukrainian troops, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 pickup trucks, 2 152mm Msta-B howitzers, and 1 152mm Gvozdika test gun. The Southern Group of Forces has improved the situation along the front line and delivered strikes at manpower and hardware of the 79th Air Assault Brigade and the 81st Airmobile Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Kleshchievka, Antonovka, and Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. Over the past 24 hours, the Armed Forces of Ukraine have repelled 3 counterattacks of assault groups of the 10th Mountain Assault Brigade and the 41st Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Spornoye and Razdalovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 540 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, including the German-made Leopard 2A1, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 11 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 152mm D-20 howitzer, 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, 1 US-made 105mm M119 gun, and 1 Italian-made 105mm Malar Mod 56 self-propelled artillery system. The Center Group of Forces have improved the tactical situation as a result of successful actions and inflicted fire damage on units of the 24th, 47th, and 100th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Novosielovka Pravaya, Katarinovka, and Novopokrovskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The armed forces of the Russian Federation repelled 7 counterattacks launched by the 92nd Assault, 142nd Infantry, 68th, 71st Jaeger, 24th, 110th Mechanized Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces near Shumy, Okoratino, and Netelovo, Donetsk People's Republic. The armed forces of Ukraine losses amounted to more than 395 Ukrainian troops, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 6 motor vehicles, 1 152mm Msta-B howitzer, and 1 Croatian-made 122mm RAK Sa-12 MLRS launcher. The Vostok Group of Forces has taken more advantageous lines and inflicted fire damage on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 21st National Guard Brigade near Velike and Novosyolka, Donetsk People's Republic. The armed forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 135 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 5 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 UK-made 155mm S-90 Braveheart self-propelled artillery system, 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, and 1 100mm Raptor anti-tank gun. The Dnepr group of forces has engaged the armed forces of Ukraine's 65th Mechanized Brigade, the 35th Marine Brigade, the 121st Territorial Defense Brigade close to Kharkov, Zaporizhzhia region, Ivanovka, Tyazhenka, and Zoloteya Bacha, Kherson region. The armed forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 55 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, 1 US-made M109 Paladin self-propelled artillery system, 1 152mm Msta-B howitzer, and 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system. Operational tactical aviation, missile troops, and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have engaged armed forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware in 129 areas during the day. 1 Su-27 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force was downed by Russia's air defense forces. In addition, 33 unmanned aerial vehicles, 6 Tochka-U tactical missiles, 39 projectiles of AUC3I Vampire and US-made HIMARS, 5 French-made Hammer guided bombs, 5 US-made HARM anti-radiation missiles, and 4 UK-made Storm Shadow cruise missiles have been shot down over the past 24 hours. In total, 596 airplanes and 274 helicopters, 24,020 unmanned aerial vehicles, 518 air defense missile systems, 16,008 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,295 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 9,545 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 21,678 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.